Kagurabachi. This is Kagurabachi. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm about to toss this one over to Josh.
Yeah, thanks,
Almost
Chris.
got in the
This is
groove.
almost stole my whole show. So this is Kagurabachi chapter 101. Safe zone. So last week, shit was dire and interesting. We learned a lot about the owner of the Shinuchi. His name was Soga. I forget his other part of his name, but he
Akimura?
was there. Yeah, Soga Akamura. Well, yeah, I know Soga for sure, and he inflicted the malediction on that island that came to attack Japan after they signed a treaty of peace. Terrible stuff. And we found out that he did not go insane, that he did it with a pure mind. And Yura,
He was like, word?
Yura was seemingly happy to find that out and is willing to work with him instead of having to kill him. So Azami pulled up trying to stop Yura, and that's where we're at now. So yeah. By the way, Azami kicked the shit out of Yura. That's the last thing we've seen, I think. And I think Yura blocked it with the hilt of his blade and it just repelled him away. He has no arms. You know, I think this is just a valiant effort at this point. So, you know, Yura the cheater pulls up to Azami and starts using his plant powers on him. It's tough. Everybody that got inflicted with bleach seed is getting their life force zapped from them over time. And we get a little bit of exposition about, you know, what's going on with the barrier, how like you know what their situation is. Basically, they usually have a barrier up that, you know, helps protect the Kaminabi headquarters, but the Hishaku have their own barrier guy that's interfering with Kuminabi's barrier. And not only is that like locking out other enchanted sword bearers from going into the headquarters, it's also creating this weird signal that's blocking out like communications, like telecommunications, and I guess they have no Wi-Fi or whatever. Sucks. The metal sand guy, I forgot his name already.
Hagiwara?
Yeah, something. Right, he's stressing the fuck out because he located the kid and the sorcerer that took his head, but he knows that nobody could really do anything about it because he's immortal. And that's when the barrier master for the Kuminabi headquarters tells one of the chairmen, like, listen, bro, just kill me. He's like, if I die, you know, it will strengthen their barrier and keep the enchanted swordsman out, but we'll be able to, you know, call in for other reinforcements that, you know, could really help us out and save the day. So basically he says that if I die, everyone will be saved. And he thinks to himself, well, that sucks. And we get a little bit of background about the barrier master himself. And he says, I took on this job for one reason: money. I'd been through nothing but poverty, so money was everything to me. And he basically goes on to say how he was just fronting during the interview just to get the job and secure the financial security he gained after his couple years of serving as the barrier. So
Oh, man. He was almost there. He's 2 years from retirement.
he is so close. He was like maybe like a couple months away or something like that. And he just the chairman asks, "Are you sure?" He's like, send the money to my parents, hurry, at least let me go down with my head held high. And the chairman is like, admirable, ice cold. He's like, say
Bye,
that.
bitch.
He's like, that makes a lot of sense. No problem. But unfortunately, the
Hokuto.
Moguto,
Hokuto,
the
not Mokuto.
ragdoll sorcerer that loves to fight, a grade B weirdo, I would say.
Yeah, I would say that too.
Crashes into the Barrier Man headquarters and knocks out the chairman dude before he can, pushes him away rather, before he could, kill this barrier dude. The metal sand dude is watching all of this happen, like he's sensing it through like the metal and his best friend manifestation. And so he's like letting them know what the situation is, and he's like, yo, we gotta kill like this dude. Like that's the best way to go about it. Hakuri obviously is like conflicted about it, but he tells him like, yo, like one person's sacrifice could save everyone, and think about the opposite scenario. Imagine the hell of surviving while everyone else dies. And I guess that, that's enough for Hakuri to be like, yo, good point.
True.
So yeah, true that. So he jumps into action and starts to create like a teleportation gateway into the room. But instead of running the plan of using a sword to slice this guy or whatever through the magnetism powers, he just sent the barrier man away to the space so that he could cancel out like the barrier without having to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, he needs to be gone, right, from this space. Very smart. Shit, Hakuri. So we get a little shot of a phone being left on the ground, and Azami, 90% corpse at this point, is staring off, and he says, took you long enough. So cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Bro, he's literally just chilling back there. Like,
yeah. Just watching, like, damn, you got fucked up. Where's your arms at? Need a hand? I couldn't help myself.
I got two for you.
Yeah. Oh man. And you hear him saying him being the teleportation man.
Yeah.
And his name is
Shiba.
Shiba?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Shiba pulls up and says, let's step outside, grabs Yura by his tie and teleports him into the city Kingdom Hearts style, meaning like, kind of falling weird in the air. It's, If you play Kingdom Hearts, you know exactly what I'm talking about. 100%. Play the games, guys. So, but Yura can't, obviously he can't help himself either. And instead of falling, Aura farms the Shinuchi floating in the air.
He levitates himself with pure aura.
As he peers down into his two opponents, Samura and Chihiro,
who are also aura farming down there.
Yes, who just been waiting, who have been aura farming, waiting for him to be teleported this whole time. So they have him beat already in
they have more aura than
AF
him.
value. They've built more AF than so they'll probably be able to pop ult faster. Anyway, that's the end of the chapter. Brian, what were your thoughts?
RGC. It's also mine. I don't, let's not beat around the bush here. How about you, Josh?
RGC.
Yeah.
Unified RGC. Unified RGC. Unified
All right, Brian. What are your thoughts?
God damn. This is such a fucking good chapter. Just twists and turns everywhere you fucking look. It's just like, I don't know how he's just so good at telling. Like every chapter feels like its own like condensed story. Like I don't know, he packs it with so much in it. And like when you're reading Kagurabachi, you just feel like I feel so immersed in it every time I'm reading. It just feels like there's always something new. There's always something being built up. There's always something that's going to be paid off. It's just, man, them being like, yo, kill that guy. And then Hakuri's solution is, actually, no, I'm going to put him in my fucking storehouse, actually. And that'll solve the problem. Like, there's just more than one solution to any problem. And it feels like the characters themselves are always active or always trying to do something. Like it feels like, you know, real in a way, like the way that people act in this series. It's really impressive. But my favorite part was when she was my favorite character, by the way. I figured I should put that out there. Every time he does shit, he has some of the coolest panels in this series. Like when he was fighting against Hakuri's brother, and he pulled him, and he was like, they were above the city and shit too. He just loves pulling that move. That's like his special move, is teleporting someone like 50 feet above the ground above a city.
It's a good move.
And it looks cool every fucking time. God damn it. Like he makes teleporting look so fucking awesome in this series. But still, at the end of the day, the two stars at the end of the chapter are really what fucking sold it. Because now Yura's stuck up here with them. Like he can't go back down unless like they open the barrier, and that means that Chihiro and this guy could also follow him. So I don't know, man. Such a good chapter. So many things to like fucking chew on. That's it for me.
Yeah, this is definitely like one of the coolest chapters I've ever read. I was definitely like, from Hakuri doing that thing, I was like, oh hell yeah, that was super cool. You know, Hakuri's really growing on me. He really became like something special. MVP caliber, I think, for the second time in an arc, I think. Bro, when Shiba showed up, I knew this was going to be RGC because like I had an audible like when he pulled up and he said, let's take this outside. I got chills, bro. That was just such a fucking badass moment. Super fucking cool. And then, you know, the piece de resistance is just fucking Chihiro and Samura pulling up at the end there. I didn't expect this. My prediction was that they were gonna burst into the headquarters, like both doing the you know. I was proven wrong. Now they're just gonna have to do that outside. Bringing the enemy to the reinforcements was a pretty cool move. Very smart. And it really breaks up the action in a fun way, because now, you know, they have their own focus with Yura, but now all of the supporting cast has to deal with the rest of the shit. Why am I blanking on their names?
The Hishaku.
Yeah, the Hishaku. We still get to see them deal with them, so we get the full like cast treatment. This was definitely one of the coolest chapters. My first thought was like, this is chapter of the year, dog. This shit was so cool. It's just badass. I'm sorry.
Chapter?
Huh?
Wow. Do you think this?
I wish I was keeping more track, because it probably isn't. But you know, maybe next year we'll do like superlative awards for the year. Starting, we'll start it up in January. We'll keep in mind chapters for chapter of the year. Yeah. But bro, this would be nominated for sure. This would be a late addition to the chapter of the year. Man, so good. And Hokuto coming in and fighting this guy.
Yeah,
Maybe
that
we'll
was
see.
such a good moment.
Maybe we'll see what this guy can do because he seems to be prayer beads guy. I'm excited to see what he can do. Maybe he fights Hokuto and Hakuri's there. Hakuri's like with them, so that's gonna be interesting. Hakuri, yeah, Hakuri and this guy versus Hokuto.
I don't think Hakuri's there.
Hakuri is there. He teleported.
How'd he get there?
He teleported over there. He's there. You see him with on page 12. Page 12, the lower left right hand corner panel. He's there where the teleporting guy, the barrier guy, used to be, which is where Hokuto is.
Interesting. I didn't see that.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that like the dude, I guess Hokuto's like, where'd he go? And he's like, I have no idea. Like he's like he ain't know.
Yeah, that was just super cool. I didn't get to talk about. I mentioned how Hakuri is really growing on me and becoming such a great character. At first, I didn't like him too much. I thought it was like me. He's an okay guy, but man, over the last 2 arcs, he's really like shown up and has been like such a fucking staple of this series. So props to him. This series is great.
Before.
Yeah, and now he's out here like putting it all on the line for everybody. This is the second time. He nearly died last time. But yeah, really good chapter. Like, I don't want to glaze too hard because we still got to get through Josh's thoughts. But man, so good. I'm excited to see what happens next. Josh, what did you think?
I mean, you guys covered a lot, but I thought it was really cool that in just one panel, or just in just 2 or 3 panels, we were able to get a deeper understanding of this barrier character and kind of have a little connection with him.
Mm.
And it wasn't like the most extravagant thing or the most heartfelt thing or anything like that, but I like how the author does this every now and then, and it's I don't want to say like it's to fill space in a chapter, but it's the way he like places it in these moments of like between tension. It's I mean, I'm sure a lot of other series do it, but it reminds me a little of like One Piece, like in a way.
It's good world building,
Yeah. Yeah, it sure is. So, you know what? I'll say what's been on my mind, which is that clearly the Shinichi is like a earth or plant-based like weapon, but the attack. All right, so he has an attack called Centipede. Are the other attacks bug moves like?
I think so, actually. I'm trying to remember the other one. But one of them is definitely Centipede. So it could be like more bug related and plant related.
If that is the case, that his attacks are bug related, last time I checked, fish and birds eat bugs.
Oh. That's a good observation.
Please let Samura die.
Oh, bro. You know what? You know what's funny? I was at work today, just like completely, just working and, just doing. And then a chill ran down my spine as I was thinking about it. It's like, wait, actually, I think Samura might die.
Yeah. It's crazy because now I feel like everything I said before is definitely like,
oh, no. Did I fuck myself over?
I was a little too early, but we let this situation
No, I mean, I'm a man of honor,
It doesn't feel right, man.
It does not
feel right.
No.
If he still doesn't die.
If he still doesn't die.
It's like a mega L.
I think I might cry on camera if he still doesn't die.
I might have to be out of the Ron Burgundy game for a minute after that. I might have to really just fall back.
I'd really like to maintain an undefeated streak. So Samura, if you could just like wait till the next arc to die, that would be cool.
Next chapter, double EI white purity style from Chihiro and Samura.
They're spamming that move.
That's gonna be the first shit they do.
They're button mashing.
Spam that shit.
They're button mashing next to
I would. Hopefully they don't got long cooldowns.
No, they seem to do it consecutively when they were fighting.
Yeah, they was. Yeah, I did that shit to this dude. I mean, let's be clear. This nigga got the Shinuchi right now. Even if it's at 10%, it's buck wild. But Samura's not playing.
Yeah.
He's not playing.
He can see.
Christ with the sword.
And he can see now.
Series. And he can. It might hinder him. He hasn't seen for mad long.
I'm not used to seeing.
He's used to sensing shit. Like,
I'm used to like listening.
Yeah, but I this ain't gonna be no wipe or nothing like that. But this should be a fucking popping ass fight. So I can't wait for next chapter. Is it gonna be here next week?
Yes.
Let's see.
I think it is.
Roll. 6 days left.
Oh my God.
5 days. I mean, I need glasses.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
We should have a full house next week for the first time in a couple of weeks. With One Piece coming back.
Should be legendary.
It will be a legendary soon, but
Rocksteady's are back.
They're back.
No spoilers.